Think about the last time you sat next to someone you love. Perhaps you were on a couch, the cushions dipping beneath your combined weight, close enough to feel the warmth of their shoulder. Yet in that physical proximity, there was a vast, silent canyon between you. Both of you had phones in hand, the blue light reflecting in your eyes, acting not as a window to the world, but as a wall against the person sitting inches away. In that silence, there is a haunting question we rarely stop to ask ourselves. When was the last time you were truly deeply present with the people who matter most? We like to think of stress as a productivity killer or a health risk, but we rarely talk about it as a thief of intimacy. Stress is a subtle pickpocket. It doesn't usually arrive with a grand announcement. It steals your presence before you even notice it's gone. It starts with the small things, the cancelled dinners because you're too drained to talk, the one-word texts because your brain can't process a full sentence, the feeling of lying awake at night next to a partner and feeling more alone than if the room were empty. This isn't just a modern inconvenience. It is a neurological hijacking. Chronic stress actually rewires your social brain. When your nervous system is trapped in a loop of fight or flight, the parts of your brain responsible for empathy, nuance, and connection begin to dim. You don't mean to be distant, but your biology is telling you that you are under siege. To the stressed brain, a loved one's request for attention feels like another task on an infinite to-do list. Consequently, you withdraw, you isolate, you pull inward to protect what little energy you have left. But the tragedy of this survival mechanism is the secondary wave, guilt. You realize you're being distant. You see the disappointment in your child's eyes or the quiet sigh of your spouse, and you feel a profound sense of failure. That guilt doesn't motivate you to connect. Instead, it adds another layer of heavy, crushing stress to your shoulders, pushing you even further into isolation. It is a self-perpetuating cycle that leaves us living as ghosts in our own homes. Breaking this cycle doesn't require a complete life overhaul or a week-long digital detox. It begins with a single sharp moment of awareness. It starts the moment you recognize that your phone is a shield and your exhaustion is a signal, not a permanent identity. Awareness is the first crack in the armor of chronic stress. When you catch yourself drifting away while someone is speaking to you, that moment of catching is the victory. By acknowledging that your social brain is under pressure, you give yourself the permission to stop running and start returning. It is about choosing to be here in the messy, quiet, uncurated reality of the present moment. We are learning how to reclaim the spaces between us, one breath and one conversation at a time. This is the work of becoming human again in an age of distraction. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we dive into day 5 of this journey together.